military buildup in the region while Iran continues its crackdown on anti-government protesters.
Lots of Seahawks fans will be calling out sick. Seattle is throwing a parade for its Super Bowl champs today. Lauren Ozick will be there.
I told my manager, though, way before we even went to the Super Bowl, I said if we win, I'm not coming in on whatever day the parade follows.
Dow futures are up 51. This is CBS News.
Real crimes, real justice. Follow and listen to 48 Hours on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
When was the last time you watched your home movies?
Disasters strike unexpectedly. Every year, American families lose the one thing they'd run back into a burning building for, their family's memories. Hi, I'm Nick.
And I'm Adam. We started Legacy Box to help save your family's most important recorded moments so you don't have to worry.
Load Legacy Box with your old movies, film reels, and shoeboxes of photos.
We work our digitizing magic, converting those memories right to the cloud so they're safe and accessible forever.
It's fast, we always send your originals back, and it's done right here in the USA.
Over 1 million families have trusted Legacy Box. Better Homes and Garden, Real Simple, and Inc. Magazine are all talking about Legacy Box.
New York Times columnist David Pogue says, have them digitized. I wish I'd done it sooner. Take action. Save your family's memories today with Legacy Box.
Go to legacybox.com/value to get an incredible 50% off your Legacy Box. That's legacybox.com/value for 50% off while supplies last. LegacyBox.
News brought to you this hour by Lee's Old Country Store Antiques and Collectibles on Highway 22 in Flora. The Childress sisters have treasures new and vintage.
A heads up for heavy rain and possibly thunderstorms. Today, a 20% chance for rain with a high at 72. Partly cloudy tonight with a low at 48. Mostly sunny Thursday with a high at 68. With news on 103.9 WIAB, I'm Chris Davis. Rain chances begin Friday, and by Saturday afternoon, some of that rain could be heavy in central Mississippi. You could get up to an inch, says the Weather Service, and they say some thunderstorms could come with that Saturday night into early Sunday, and severe storms may be possible. That weather system is still a few days away, so the closer to the weekend, the more accurate the predictions. Liquor sales on Sundays could be happening in Mississippi. A bill passed by the State House says if a city or county passes its own ordinance and approves, liquor could be sold between 1 and 6 p.m. on Sundays. That would still have to pass the Senate to become law. What will not become law this year is allowing student athletes to profit from their name, likeness, and image. The bill that would have allowed that was in a House committee for consideration and did not go any further than that. The confirmation of Jackson's new police chief could happen before the month is out, say members of the Jackson City Council. Dr. Rashal Brackney was appointed by Mayor John Horn last week. Sheriff Tyree Jones, currently in charge of the department, tells WLBT he's made some changes in the command structure of the police department that he believes will make her job easier once she's here. Gas in Mississippi has been going up, and Gas Buddy now reports that the state average is $2.44 for a gallon of regular. The cheapest in the state is at a station in Meridian, selling it for $2. The cheapest in the Jackson Metro, $2.11 at a station in Brandon. More news in 1 hour on 103.9 WIAB. I'm Chris Davis.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are the individual views and opinions of the people expressing them and do not necessarily reflect those of this radio station, its parent, affiliated, or related entities, agents, or employees.
Welcome to the Chip Matthews Show, where politics meets the South. So grab your sweet tea, find a comfortable spot to sit back, and let's embark on this journey together. Chip away, at the storm. Chip away, that's what I'm gonna do. Sweet little mama, I want my cat next to you.
And good. Wednesday morning on the Chip Matthews Show. Good morning, James Durham, Lloyd Travis, Shane Easley, Ricky Gray, and of course, good morning to you. And you.
Did you say good morning to James Durham?
Yes, I did.
Durham? You know,
and Jolynn Michael.
I left the house this morning. I looked at Charlie and I said, Charlie, you be a good dog today. And I thought, I said, I sound like Chip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't you wish you did?
No. No.
You know. Okay.
Somebody told me yesterday that after you made the remark about I did your makeup every day, that there wasn't enough makeup to make your face pretty as mine.
Did your mama say that?
I'm not saying.
Good morning, Micah Goba. Let's see what else we got here. Blah, 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 blah.
So I see the NIL died.
And people, name, image, likeness for high school athletes has died because the legislators have not figured out how to become the people that get the money. Andy Devine, good morning to you. You know, it's really sad that the NIL died in a way. I mean, it's going to mess things up. But the biggest thing it does is if you're going to pass all this other school choice garbage that they're trying to get through, and I'm going to call it garbage because it's not school choice. It's not real school choice. Then, you know, well, you just can't have it. Can't have it.
Yeah.
And look, they'll still be paying these players whether they're legally allowed to pay them or not.
It's been going on for years anyway.
Yes, it has. It's just one way they were able to tax it. When it's above board, they can tax it.
Yeah.
So you need to rethink that because you're always looking for a new stream of taxes. And I was looking at something the other day. Somebody was talking about all the money that when Lynn Fitch recovers millions of dollars in a lawsuit, does that go into our general fund to be spent? Or does she put it into a fund at the AG's office and is allowed to spend it? Because many times she announced that she's spending money on some project or this, that, and the other. And then I got another question. All these kids that are being trafficked, all these things that she's been talking about all this time. And you got this deal down at Piney Woods that has come out where they've been. How long have people known about this? Surely, as much as you've been in the network of things as the human trafficking czar, we'll call it.
Yeah.
You've noticed that, well, you know, Jeffrey Epstein was paying for some people to go to different schools, even here in Mississippi. And then somebody said, well, how did they get them out? And I said, well, the rumor is helicopters, because there's no manifest on helicopters when they fly people out.
Why not helicopters?
I don't know. I'm not a pilot. Yeah. Maybe a pilot will call in and tell us. But I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. And now Jeffrey Epstein's been dead or allegedly dead for what, 10 years, 8 years, 5 years, 4 years? It's been a while.
It's been a long time.
Okay. And allegedly when he offed himself. So how did all these legislators and politicians and all of them not know about all this? How does Benny Thompson not know about this? How does I mean, we're talking about Piney Woods is a historically black high school, right?
I don't know. I just know it. I know where it is. I know nothing about it.
Well, anyway, they were trafficking kids out of there. It's a correctional facility of some sort, but it was originally located for something else, but then later on it became for troubled kids. But they take these troubled kids and take them out of the country to Epstein Island. Of course, I would love if I were to take off and go somewhere. If I were a kid and I was stuck in Rankin County on a farm.
Yeah. And you thought things were going to be better for you.
If you can either work on the farm or we're going to take you to, what is it, LaCroix, St. James, one of the big islands. I don't know where Epstein Island is. Epstein Island.
You've never been there?
No.
I thought that would be your place to be.
No, it's not. It's not. Maybe when I was younger. You know, like when I was 12 or 13 or 14.
Yeah.
You know, they could have taken me. I go, oh, yeah.
And then there's also a question came up about all those young girls in Oprah Winfrey's school. And was it in Africa that they all got kidnapped?
Yeah.
Where did they go? Where are they?
And then the other side of that is, What about all those kids there that you're talking about? Once again, that's a Mississippian linked to Mississippi, somebody who takes care of people from Mississippi. Now, let's see. My mom and dad used to tell me if I didn't behave there, they would send me to Piney Woods. See, I recall that as I was young. Okay. They send me to the Piney Woods school knowing that we know how about the money in Epstein and Piney Woods. I am so glad I started behaving. And then let's see, Donnie Owl chiming in, morning social network seems to, am I missing something? Seems to be the new source of corruption. Well, yes, it is. And you see where they're constantly trying to curb social network. But what social network is where we all go to talk.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's sort of like the water cooler. Yeah. Good morning, Bo Sweeney. It's where we go to speak, and you find, you know, where somebody says something shocking, and then you go and you research it a little bit, and then you got somebody admitting, well, yes, we used to get a check at Mississippi College of all places. Mm-hmm. And I can't remember what that Mississippi College, where there was a Mississippi College president that got into trouble for a lot of stuff. I can't remember what he did to resign. Everybody liked him a whole lot, and then something happened. I got to go research that because I cannot remember what it was. Maybe somebody will chime that in. But as you look at these things, what the hell's going on? They're paying for people. There's emails from people that say, you need to pay for the girl in Syracuse from Mississippi, from Piney Woods, that's going to school at Syracuse. You need to pay with this. And Mississippi College came out yesterday and admitted that, yes, they were getting a paycheck from Epstein for a scholarship for a girl that was going there, and referred to as a scholarship, you know. So what is going on, and why is it what it is? Good morning, Denise Goebel. I mean, you know, we've got so much going on. We got a legislature sitting down there in Jackson. Of course, none of them have come out and referenced any of this at this point. They're going, oh, just get me out of here. Just
in a hurry.
You know, we got 2.5 months. Let's do the budget and go home early. How about that? You know, they had a big meeting yesterday, and I saw where Blake Ferretti invited me to the next one of those things, and it was I forgot what group it was, but everybody paid $35 to eat and blah, 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 $500 for a table. And I just said, you know, somebody's up to something. Mm-hmm. I said, they made a comment. They go, who are they? What are they trying to do? You don't throw events unless you want to raise money. Mm-hmm. Period. You know, don't tell me that it's not raining. I mean, I'm not saying it was wrong what they were doing. I'm just saying that somebody's agenda is being pushed, and that's all it is. And when you get invited, if you're on the wrong side of things and you don't go, you're anti that. That doesn't mean anything just because I don't go. I am against a lot of the school choice, not being school choice, but I'm not against some of the aspects of what the school choice measures were. You know, some of it makes sense. To me, if I had a kid that was going to school, if my money could follow my kid wherever he goes, that's school choice. That's education freedom. And then my kid's going to be educated in a private school and being taught to the test, that's education freedom. Mm-hmm. If my kid is being taught civics, which I saw that they put that in a bill yesterday, that we're going to teach civics. I'm glad that the legislators have been listening to this show, because they're going, maybe if they know civics, maybe they'd understand politics. Right. You know, now let's go back and teach Mississippi history. Mm-hmm. Oh, now you open up a can of worms, because we're going to do white history and black history. No, there's only one history, y'all. There's only one. There's only one history. Period. What happened is what happened. Period. Yeah. That's history. You know, we got 2 Mississippi museums because we have a black history and we have a white history, right? No. We should have one museum. You know, that's something we started. James Rogers says, what I gather is helicopters fly under radar and not requested to have many. You stopped.
Was that Jimmy Rogers or James?
James Rogers.
Oh.
He left me hanging there. Minnie. And it's got a period there. So I
Yeah.
guess that's it. Oh, well. We'll be back with more on the Chip Matthews Show right here on WYAB, where I also saw, because we're going to have to talk about it, where Steen and the Ethics Commission came back and had an opinion on this. I guess the people and the voters will have an opinion too. But we'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show, brought to you by
Pierce Professional Agency.
And we'll be right back. But we'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show, brought to you by
1039 WYAB.
Have you thought about the cost of long-term care? In Mississippi, a home health aide can cost over $57,000 a year, and a private nursing home room can exceed $109,000 annually. Hi, my name is Cressley Pierce at Pierce Professional Agency. Long-term care insurance may help protect your savings and give you more options and peace of mind as you age. Learn how planning ahead could save you money and stress. Find me, Cressley Pierce, online today at MadisonPlans.com. That's MadisonPlans.com.
Vans Comics, Cards, and Games is your local sports cards and memorabilia store, plus Pokemon, board games, comics, and more. Get in the game, make history, and own it at Vans Comics, Cards, and Games, Pear Orchard Road in Ridgeland, and at vansccg.com. Better ingredients, better pizza with a better website. Papa John's and PapaJohns.com team up for the best experience. Save more with Papa Rewards and all the best deals. Order today and enjoy the new specials and Papa's pairings at PapaJohns.com and at locations throughout the metro.
The IMAX at Malco Grandview Cinema offers moviegoers a truly immersive cinematic experience, a way to enjoy movies like never before. You're not just watching, you're a part of the action with IMAX technology at Malco Grandview Cinema in Madison. And now, relax and recline in luxury at Malco. The magic of the movies is even better with reclining seats at Malco Grandview Cinema in Madison and Renaissance Cinema Grill in Ridgeland. For more information and tickets, visit malco.com. We'll see you at the movies.
Delicious food and a relaxing atmosphere combine to make the best place for sports fans and foodie fans to watch the game and just hang out. Capitol Grill of Jackson. Of course they've got the games, but food, oh my goodness. Mouth-watering po' boys, fish, steaks, appetizers, and a specialty pizza menu. Kitchen opens at 5 Monday through Thursday and 11 Friday through Sunday. And happy hours are daily at Capitol Grill. Also enjoy the all-new Tuesday night and karaoke on Wednesday and Friday nights from 8 till midnight with DJ Money Mod. Capitol Grill, DeVille Plaza in Jackson. The new year is off to a fast start, but you can't keep up if your vehicle is sidelined. Get to Mazda of Jackson and take advantage of these super deals before time runs out. Get 1.9% financing for 63 months on all 2025 Mazda CX-5s and 2026 CX-90s, CX-50s, and Mazda 3s with approved credits, and get 1-year maintenance included in your new vehicle purchase. Don't wait another minute to experience Mazda's exhilarating performance, top-notch safety, and reliability online at MazdaofJackson.com or visit I-55 Frontage Road.
The best investment on earth is earth. This is real estate agent Shane Saxton. As I like to say, the government can print more money, but they can't print more land. In the past 2 years, I've sold over $100 million in real estate. Call me today to get your land and home sold, because Saxton Sales isn't just a slogan. It's backed up by hundreds of satisfied clients just like you.
Find one of Mississippi's top real estate agent, Shane Saxton, on Facebook or call Shane at 601-540-5040. Upper Property 601-724-1435.
When leaks, clogs, or cold showers slow you down, call on Anglin Plumbing, the plumbing experts who get the job done right the first time. Leaky faucet, sink, or toilet? Need a water heater installed? Call on Anglin Plumbing. You can always trust Anglin's reliable and hardworking technicians. Don't let plumbing headaches ruin your day. Call on Anglin Plumbing Service to get it fixed. And you can be a part of the team. Anglin Plumbing is now hiring. Learn more about Anglin Plumbing at anglinplumbing.com.
Have you thought about the cost of long-term care? In Mississippi, a home health aide can cost over $57,000 a year, and a private nursing home room can exceed $109,000 annually. Hi, my name is Cressley Pierce at Pierce Professional Agency. Long-term care insurance may help protect your savings and give you more options and peace of mind as you age. Learn how planning ahead could save you money and stress. Find me, Cressley Pierce, online today at MadisonPlans.com. That's MadisonPlans.com.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
It is the most important show on the radio. It's the Chip Matthews Show with Dawn McKenzie. This is where you get all your gossip for the morning. The Mississippi gossip columnist.
We
Ask
get all
me. And the gossip show is brought to you by
Pierce Professional Agency. You caught
Yes.
me off guard.
Yeah. Well, you got covered up on the other side.
Yeah, you can visit him at madisonplans.com.
And so as the gossip continues here on the Gossiping Show, we're going to change it to that. Is that going to be our new name?
Yeah.
Or we?
Why not?
Or does that need to be Andrew Gosser Show? It needs to be the Andrew Gosser Gossip Show.
That's a tongue twister.
Yeah, thank you very much. But anyway, no, honestly, when you think about it, okay, it came out and they said, well, the ethics committee, which I don't know who's on the ethics boards, who appoints the ethics board. I'm sure politicians appoint those people.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, the ethics board, which I've carried many things to ethics and they've never made a comment on, especially election integrity. But they came out and there's a 6-page opinion. And I have not read the opinion, but it seems to favor that Gerald Steen, since he's the one reposting it everywhere, is not benefiting from his company selling gas to the supervisors to the county in Madison County. Okay, let's listen to what I just said, and let's figure it out. He is not benefiting from his company that he works with selling gas to that.
To the company that to the
Right.
county that he's a supervisor in.
Which he must be doing a great job at his job because,
But my question is, why even put yourself in that position?
that's what I'm saying.
You
Why
know-
put yourself there? And then he fought. Now, you fought to clear yourself now. Since you don't make any money off of it, why don't you change the contract to somebody else? Why don't you put it
Right.
back out for bid?
Yes. That would be the most sensible thing to do.
But then if you dig deeper and you find out that everybody who is getting contracts from the county is also buying gas from him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
This goes on and
I
on
mean,
and on.
the whole thing about transparency is transparency.
Mhm.
We can see. So we all know that you're selling the gas to people in the county and this, that, and the other. Are you benefiting or making money of it?
The company is, and
The
he
company
gets a
is.
paycheck
He
from
gets-
that
he gets-
company.
And I'm sure, he gets annual raises and good attaboys. And does he have his job does he have the whole job to begin with?
Because he's a supervisor.
Right. I mean,
Questions.
it improprieties could be solved
Mhm.
by just putting it out for bid. I mean, because what I understand is that bid is so old, it's 4 or 5 years old, 6 years old, maybe 8 years old.
Mm-hmm. They should be looking at a better deal anyway.
Every year. And it's just like you should probably bid out for another lawyer every year. I mean,
It's like our food suppliers. We look at them every week.
Yes, and I mean, if we didn't look, y'all, steak prices go up, they go down.
Yeah.
They mostly go up,
Yeah, that's
and
right.
you just look at it every week. But it seems to me like even Mike Espy. We have Mike Espy there as the county attorney, and when he hires an additional attorney, they bill Mike Espy's agency and Mike Espy's firm.
Mm-hmm.
Why wouldn't he just find another firm?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he be under the same scrutiny? Why wouldn't anybody? The whole idea is to save money. I know that there's allegedly 3 Republicans and 2 Democrats on that board.
Right.
There's 3 Republicans and 2 Democrats on that board because Gerald Steen is allegedly a Republican.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, so is Lieutenant Governor Delbert Hosemann is allegedly a Republican.
Yeah.
I mean, none of it makes any sense to me. None of it. When you start looking at it, none of it makes any sense other than once you're in, it's time to make the fleecing of America or Mississippians. Good morning, Jenny Halford. You know, it just makes no sense to me that everybody can take whatever they want out of the government and go home. And then when I was talking with some of the election integrity people that will be at our place on
The
next
19th, the Thursday at 6:30.
Yes, yeah. And all of you people that want to know about election integrity, you need to come out to Beethoven Boardwalk on
February the 19th at 6:30.
that would be next Thursday
Next
night.
Thursday. And they have a lot of interesting stories and
And yeah, we have people coming in that are with the raids in Georgia.
Mhm.
Now we're learning that the raids in Georgia aren't particularly about the election on the Trump thing. What they're finding out is federal law already exists on what is a ballot.
Mhm.
Okay. And they're not, you either got to have a hand ballot, you got to have something that you mark.
Right.
Okay. And in some states and in some places, they don't have anything where you physically make a mark on it.
Oh, really?
And that's what's going on in Georgia is when you vote on a machine that does not create a ballot,
Mhm.
a paper ballot, then
That's
it's not
illegal.
marked.
Yeah. It's
Okay?
not. That's true.
You know, and that's what they're getting at. And because then the machine can be manipulated.
Mhm.
And at one time we used I don't know why we don't use the voting machines where you pull the thing behind you and you
Yes, that
press and you press and you press and it's making an addiction into a card and that card comes out of the machine and boom, you have
Yep.
voted.
Yep. And they knew who president was the next morning.
I mean, it's amazing to me.
Yeah.
But now we don't count that way. And it's like Delbert Hoseman's, when he was Secretary of State, he made sure and was all proud of the fact that for 10 days after the election, we were going to allow people to bring in their ID.
Yeah. That's stupid.
Well, when you go to get your check, your government check,
Mhm.
or when you go to get your driver's license, your government driver's license, or when you go to get anything from anybody in the government, you got to have an ID.
Yeah, they don't let you on an airplane without an ID.
You got to have an ID.
They're not going to let you bring it 10 days later.
Excuse me, I'll get that back to you. Just go ahead and let me fly across the country. Let me go out of the country. You can't do anything without your ID. And the fact that and even if you go in right now to vote absentee, if you go in and vote absentee and you forget your license, you're not going to get to vote absentee. But on election day, the day that everybody can plan for, everybody knows what day it is now and what day you're going to go. You can't remember to put your ID in your pocket to where you can vote.
Yep.
Never mind if you get pulled over by a policeman and you don't have your ID. And everybody goes, none, everybody have a driver's license. You got an ID.
Yep.
Channel
What's
16
going on
says
over there?
FAA is halting all flights in and out of El Paso, Texas for 10 days due to special security reasons.
Yeah, I heard that on Fox this morning.
Interesting. I just got it from Channel 16.
They're late.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. The 10-day grace period after the election is the 10 days
of fraud.
And that's all it is.
Yep.
If it's close, we can figure it out.
Yep.
And then, of course, they say, well, we've got this, and so many percentages walked in, and we've still got to wait on some outlier county. And you just look at it and go, y'all crazy. You're crazy. The 10-day legislatures right now, make it real simple for y'all. Say election day will be the last day that votes. I mean, that's an easy thing, easy fix. On election day, all ballots not in the building by closing at 7 p.m. don't count.
Yeah.
If you don't have your ballot, your ID there, that means it doesn't count because you cannot cast a ballot unless you have your ID. It's that simple. We're not talking about anything different. We're talking about what already is on the books, but the clarity in the line of when it should stop. We'll be back. We're talking about what already is on the books, but the clarity in the line. We'll be back.
1039 WYAB.
Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is leveling up. A whole new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is now open at the Reservoir at Beethoven's Boardwalk in Ridgeland, right next door to Cock of the Walk. And the new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris will have all of your old favorites too, like the Acme Dynamite Balls and Garlic Knots, and the best specialty pizzas ever, like the Pig, the Sergeant Pepperoni, the Serpent Turf, and lots more. Come to the all-new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris location on the Res in Ridgeland, next door to Cock of the Walk.
Pops Auto Sales on Highway 49 in Florence is where you come to buy quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, priced to fit your budget. Stop by Pops Auto Sales today, where fair prices and superior service leads to satisfied repeat buyers. Or go to popsautosales.llc.com and browse our inventory and get pre-approved for zero-down financing with approved credit, with service contracts and warranties available. And guys, our truck inventory is one of the largest for any independent dealer, period. Pops Auto Sales, Highway 49 in Florence.
Hey, this is Ben Ingram from the Braves Radio Network. We're in commercial right now, so I want to let my sister take over and tell you about Hometown Property Group.
Thanks, Ben. This is Mary Claire Putman with Hometown Property Group. Whether you're buying or selling, we are committed to guiding you through your real estate transaction with integrity, exceptional service, and remarkable results. Madison County has been my home for 40 years. I'd love to help make it yours, too.
That's Hometown Property Group. Give them a call at 601-853-6080.
CBS News Brief. A person detained south of Tucson for questioning in Nancy Guthrie's kidnapping has been freed. CBS's Bradley Blackburn.
I don't know anything. This man says he was held and later released. They just told me, stop moving. Like, what's your name? Carlos. And that's it. They put me in the cop car. I hope they get the suspect because I'm not it.
The main airport in El Paso, Texas has just been closed.
So for 10 days, you guys are not open.
Well, I mean, we'll be here, but no air traffic.
That from Live ATC. The FAA cites unspecified security reasons. Police say 8 people are dead, including the shooter at a high school in a remote community in the Canadian Rockies. 2 others were found dead at a home nearby. Premier David Eby.
It makes us think about our kids' safety when they're going to school. We take it for granted. You go to school, you come home safe. And events like this give us pause about that safety that many Canadians have the privilege to enjoy.
2 of the dozens injured are critical. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Looking for adventure, amazing food, and a little relaxation all in one place? You'll find it at Cypress Point Resort in Brandon. Load up the family and experience a real drive-through safari, petting zoo, and thrilling guided Jeep tours. Then slow it down with mouth-watering steaks at the steakhouse, or grab drinks and live music at the tavern. Planning a wedding or reunion? Cypress Point Resort has beautiful venues and cozy lodging. Ready for your big day or just a weekend escape? It's everything you love about the outdoors with a touch of luxury. Cypress Point Resort. Wild fun right around the corner.
We would like to invite you to visit our retirement community, which is not only beautiful, but affordable as well. I'm Rhonda Brown, director at the Waterford on Highland Colony in Ridgeland. Our team members are passionate about making our residents' life easier and more enjoyable. We have fun-filled educational and entertaining activities, plus daily exercise that will help with your stamina and balance. Call us at the Waterford on Highland Colony in Ridgeland, 601-856-6131.
When it's time to get serious about work-ready equipment, come see me, Noah Sullivan, at H&H Chief Sales in Carthage. From rugged Big Tex trailers to durable CM and Legend X truck beds, H&H has what your truck needs to work harder and last longer. For the field, H&H carries reliable ag equipment from Salford, New Leader, and Chandler. Visit H&H Chief Sales in Carthage today or anytime at hhchiefsales.com. H&H, quality equipment, knowledgeable service, and solutions that work as hard as you do.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
Oh, and they're talking about the governor is talking about calling a special session to push education reform. Let's get out of the session first. Or he's threatening them. Is that what he's trying to do? Is he trying to blackmail the legislators into, you're going to pass something I want, or I'm going to call you back in here? Well, let's talk about some of the other things you need to do. Ballot initiative. Give the people back their rights to vote. And you're going to say, well, they got their rights to vote because they can just vote us out. No, they can't. You've got us all locked up. You got us all tied up where we can't do anything. Good morning, Ted Smith. And who was the other one? What is it? William Grant? W. Grant?
Wade.
Wade Grant.
Wade Grant.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I know a Willis.
I do too, but I don't like him.
Richard Willis Grant. But anyway, what are they up to? I mean,
they're shenanigans.
Simple legislation. There's some simple things that could be done. And look, on tax cuts, y'all, just cut the taxes. Y'all sitting out there waving. You got that figure. You got, because in the past, y'all always said we're going to give the teachers a $3,000 raise. Now you're waving the $5,000 raise. You're waving that to try to move them, the teachers. You want the support of the school teachers. So you're waving $5,000 raises out there as a fictitious blackmail to try to get them on your side.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's sad. Those poor teachers. They're the only ones that really care.
And then you still haven't, they're saying we're going to look at the PERS and we're going to try to correct level 5, tier 5. And I'm going, no. Yeah. What you've done is you keep creating more layers of crap. How about we take all the PERS away from all of the legislators? How much money would we save?
Tons.
Okay. We'll say, well, then why would we want the job? Well, you don't want the job because you just have the job to steal.
Mm-hmm.
If you had term limits, you wouldn't be there forever. It wouldn't be a big deal, right?
That's right. That's right.
More people could get involved in running the government. Well, we don't want that. Then we won't have control.
Yeah.
Well, the government is not supposed to be fighting the people for control. The people should have control of the government. Where are y'all from? It's not America. That civics, I'm glad you put civics back into the law. Now we got to look and make sure the civics books are teaching actual civics and not communism. I mean, because that along with, we're going to have civics, but you'll open up the book and it'll be the manifest.
Yeah.
Marxism. I mean, who approves the words?
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of like Mississippi history. You have the black history that's taught in some schools, and you have the white history that's taught in some schools, allegedly. And there's only one Mississippi history. It happened, and that's it. Nothing changes. If a rock falls off a hill, a rock fell off the hill. That's it. That's the history of that rock. It fell. Period.
And it rolled.
It rolled. Well, no. Now you want to. It did not roll. It rock fell, and that was it. It didn't roll. Oh, jeez. And I hadn't talked about Brad Arnold, 3 Door Down, the eye dying, but
Yeah.
he was a great. Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
Made it all the way to the top.
Yeah.
Cancer got him. A lot of other problems happened with the band along the way.
We just disappeared.
Now
there's only you.
Well, that's because I am important. There you are. Okay. There you are. And then comments.
Hey, did you see where they are not allowing anybody to drop off homeless people in Jackson anymore?
Yeah, what's the purpose in that?
I don't know. What defines homeless?
Well, I mean, how do you decide that? I mean, really? How do you decide? Okay, if you get it, so let's say you put a guy in the car and he says, let's say you're going to be nice. Let's say you and I, that's me and you are being nice. We're riding down the road. Say, where am I going? Going to Jackson. Well, you have to give me a destination to where you're going.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're just going to let me off at the Jackson Police Department. Oh, you can't do that. Why can't you do that? Because it doesn't exist. You can't. You got to have an address. So you have to ask for an ID from a homeless person. Say, I need to see your ID to where I'm taking you, so that I don't take you to the wrong place.
Yeah.
I mean,
they said that they were gonna monitor that because they've got hundreds of cameras around Jackson. But if
And-
they got hundreds of cameras around Jackson and they can police that, why can't they police murders?
Well, it doesn't mean. Okay, James Durham saying term limits. Absolutely. There's no way that 70 to 80-year-olds can understand and relate to the younger generation. Term limits don't. I'm damn near 70. I guess I can relate.
Yeah, but your thinking process and your motor skills start slowing down tremendously after 70.
I have not slowed down.
Well,
I'm
you're
not
not 70.
No.
But
I'm
things
damn
do
near. I'm
change.
closer to 70 than I am 50.
That age group is considered geriatrics.
Well, I know a lot of there's a guy.
We know some
There's a-
well-minded 85-year-old people.
There's a
on
guy running the country right now, okay,
Yeah,
who's a little older than me,
yeah,
and he's doing a hell of a job.
yeah.
And he's upsetting the apple cart of all these 50-year-olds.
Mm-hmm.
And he seems to be more, and he's been doing the Twitter and all that long before they ever did.
Right. Well, there are a lot of exceptions, but there are a lot of people out there like Nancy Pelosi. She's slowing down in her mind and the way that she communicates. And
see, in her case, she's slowing down because she has to remember all the lies she is told. When you can't go with just the truth makes it all clean. Truth is this, tax reform. Yeah, I'm all for it. Tax cuts. It's easy. The more you get off the plate, the more you don't have to lie.
Mm-hmm.
But once you start lying, like Benny yesterday going to town, he was lying his donkey off. And he's sitting there attacking people and saying, this ain't right, that ain't right. Man, Benny, shut the hell up. And you legislators do something to tell him to shut up. He's on the Homeland Security and this, that, and the other. And he's sitting there claiming that the ICE agents don't need, they need to carry body cams. Look, put a body cam on. Put a body cam on everybody. Put a body cam on the legislators. Put a body cam on the Senate and the House. I want to know where Benny goes. Benny, I want to know everywhere you go and everything you say. Then we would know what you're doing. How about that, Benny? If we can find one to strap to go around you, fat, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, you're talking about what you're going to do and what you need to do. And ICE agents need body cams. Okay, maybe they do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, put a body cam on everybody. You'll have to spend some money. Oh, I got a friend that'll sell us those cameras. Dirt cheap.
You do?
And that's what Benny would say.
I got
It's
you.
a Democrat.
Yeah.
Democrat.
Hmm.
And then you got the thing yesterday where and I saw Kim Wade talking about this on our special text among the radio personalities here.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about, okay, so the broadband is now going to be expanded to everywhere in Mississippi for like hundreds of millions of dollars. And we came up with 76 million buy everybody a Starlink, and it'd be over.
Mm-hmm. It really would be.
The waste of money is, and everybody goes, Chip, you don't understand. Yo, I do understand. I have a box in our. We were offered at our restaurant by AT&T. We can no longer have the copper wire. We can have fiber to the building for $3,000. Then our bill would go from $100 a month to $360 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And we had to sign a contract for a year or two. Okay. Or we can get an AT&T box for
Their box
that they own, that they will send to us, and they will replace anytime it goes bad. It's $50. What is it? $50 a month?
Yep.
$50 a month. It's 5G. 200 or 300 people can stream on it at one time if they have the code.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'll take two.
We got three.
Yes. I
And
mean,
you just plug it into the electrical
and you're through.
outlet and you're gone.
You're hooked
And
up.
you can take it anywhere you go and it works.
And like you could be out in the middle of nowhere at one of these locations where Amazon or whoever, one of the big data centers, is stealing all the power, and you could cut on a generator and plug this box in and you would have internet.
That's correct. Simple.
It's that simple.
And
maybe
affordable.
I need to go to the legislators tomorrow and ask to be on the floor and say, look, I want to show y'all this.
Our little white box.
I just did broadband for Jackson off this one box just then. For all of you, you can all do it because it'll do hundreds of people at one time. 5G. So if that's the case, how many people live in Mississippi? We can give free internet to the entire state for pennies on the dollar.
Right.
Y'all, the technology's already out there. The government is just trying to figure out how to. They took too long to spend the money, so now they got. Oh, hold on, we got Sarah. What's her name? Sally Doty, and we gave her a job, and we created the internet czar, and blah blah blah, and we've got all this money. We haven't spent it, and now all of a sudden we need to spend it with our buddies. And our buddies would be like the people that own C-Spire, the people that own different radio networks in the market, this, that, and the other. I mean, you've got to spend the money now that you have the money. Or you could fund PERS with it. You could move all that money, fund PERS, and be done with it. Because broadband, the way you know it, is changing. And by the time you get this whole state a wire in it,
it's going to be obsolete.
Obsolete. We already know that. Okay, so in North Mississippi, in Oxford, when they had trouble, he sent in Elon Musk sent generators, and he sent some Starlinks up there. Boom, problem solved. Just like what we're talking about with our AT&T box. All I need is electricity. I don't need a data wire. I don't need a wire from AT&T or anything. It's in the air. Y'all read up on who Tesla was. When I'm talking about Tesla, I'm talking about Nikolai. He invented all this stuff years ago, and GE, General Electric, and the government shut him down because he had figured out already through his Tesla coils and stuff how to charge your phone through the airways. That's basically what cellular technology is, y'all. Through the airways. It was going to be a big towers, and all the power was going to be pulled out of the air. It's going to be free. We wouldn't have to do all these wires that keep falling down when it ices over. Y'all, Elon is on to what's been going on, and he didn't discover it. He just had some money. He didn't discover what's going on. He's just smart enough to understand that if you could take what Nikola Tesla was doing, and that's why he calls his car company Tesla. It doesn't run that way, but at some point it will run off of, and it may already be, and the government won't let him do it. It may already be set up to where your car could recharge through the air.
That'd be interesting.
Hey, y'all need to read up on Nikola Tesla and learn something. You know, y'all need to get as smart as me. Okay. Never mind. I don't think that's possible. But anyway, we'll be back with more on the Chip Matthews Show with Dawn McKenzie on WYAB. I think that's possible. But anyway, we'll be back with more on the Chip Matthews Show with Dawn McKenzie.
1039 WYAB.
Have you thought about the cost of long-term care? In Mississippi, a home health aide can cost over $57,000 a year, and a private nursing home room can exceed $109,000 annually. Hi, my name is Cressley Pierce Professional Agency. Long-term care insurance may help protect your savings and give you more options and peace of mind as you age. Learn how planning ahead could save you money and stress. Find me, Cressley Pierce, online today at MadisonPlans.com. That's MadisonPlans.com.
Efficient and trouble-free payroll processing is crucial to a business's success, and a lot of businesses are struggling with it. PeopleLease, a local payroll provider, not only offers top-of-the-line software, but also provides on-demand payroll support services. With PeopleLease, you're never on your own at every step of your payroll process. PeopleLease has the expertise in managing payroll challenges and will work hard to understand your business and employees. That's what makes PeopleLease the perfect choice for you and your business. Learn more online at peoplelease.com.
Have you been injured through no fault of your own? Do you know your rights? Don Evans does. Do you really believe that the insurance company would disclose all information to you? Don Evans will make sure that you are fully informed. It costs nothing to discuss your case. From car wrecks to malpractice, Don Evans will make you and your family whole again. Don Evans won't ever charge unless he collects for you. Call Don for a free, no-obligation consultation at 601-969-2006.
Hey, Rankin County, swing by the locally owned and award-winning 042 Wine and Spirits on Highway 80 next to Sonny's Barbecue in Brandon today. We've got one of the largest selections around with over 200 bourbons and whiskeys to ignite your taste buds, more than 50 vodkas, 50-plus tequilas, 30-plus rums, and ready-to-drink cocktails, as well as premium scotches. And get this, we've got over 400 wines in stock for the perfect pairing anytime. Discover your new favorites today at 042 Wine and Spirits right next to Sonny's Barbecue, Highway 80, Cross Gates, Brandon.
Attention homeowners and business owners. Complete Exteriors is now Elite Roofing and Gutters. Are your roof and gutters storm ready? The folks at Elite are your local experts in storm protection. Now is the time for an inspection and for proactive solutions that ensure your roof and gutters can withstand any storm. Get up to a possible $250 rebate on a new roofing system for all active military, veterans, and retirees. Online at eliteroofer.com.
Hi, this is Lee Atkins of Home Care Plus in Ridgeland. We are a proud carrier of Abena Premium Incontinence products. Abena has the most absorbency available, making changes and leaks less likely. After 7 years as a seller, I can tell you these products are amazing and worth every penny to quality of life for patient and caregiver. And we ship all incontinence products as well. So please come see us at Home Care Plus in Ridgeland for all the incontinence needs of you or your family member. That's Home Care Plus in Ridgeland.
Broad Street King Cakes, pass that place. Broad Street King Cakes taste so great. From Jackson Town to every state, bestKingCake.com, don't wait. Lined out the doorway, laughter in the air. Hidden little baby waiting in there somewhere. From now till Mardi Gras, you know where to be. Or click that link and make your kitchen Bourbon Street. Oh, Broad Street King Cakes. Broad Street King Cakes. Jackson Town to every state. bestKingCake.com, don't wait.
From the garden,
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
Well, it's the most important part of your day. It's the Chip Matthews Show, which gets you ready for the Clay Edwards Show, which comes up at 7:07 this morning. Don't you dare miss it.
He's always entertaining and
then at
interesting.
9 o'clock today, you have Mike Madison.
Mm-hmm.
We don't mention him too much, but, he'll be on at 9. And then at 10 o'clock, it's Andrew Gasser. And I don't know if we got more gas and no breaks today, or if we have Chris Hinkle filling again.
Mm-hmm.
And he's our former FBI agent, who one day I figured out to him, there's a place in Madison where he lives and some other people live and other people. And I said, you're all ex-FBI agents. Are y'all a sleeper cell?
Really?
Is there a sleeper cell of FBI agents in Madison? Then, of course, coming up at noon will be Lindsay, which she was at that event. I think she was one of the speakers at that event that I was speaking of about the pushing the education, blah, 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 which ain't what it is, in our opinion, allegedly. All those things. Yeah. And then coming your way this afternoon at 3 o'clock, the one, the only, Radio Strongman. Can't wait.
Yep.
It's such a full lineup of entertainment here on the WYAB. And we all have various opinions. and that's that. So that'll be good. Well, Dawn, what are we going to do? What are we going to do today? We're going to the Beethovens. Mm-hmm. Which, of course, we'd like to thank everybody who came out last night. And y'all need to come out every night.
Yep.
And we have the steakhouse is going to be full swing this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And we have tons of reservations. And if you need to get a reservation, we finally got AT&T to get all our phones to work properly.
Yes, we did.
So We should be able to even answer that thing every once in a while. It would ring, it just wouldn't answer.
Yeah. Who is it that plays Friday night?
Friday night, it's Lauren Lindsay. She's
Yes.
great.
Mhm.
When she first started playing live, she came out and played at Acme on the Rankin County side.
Mhm.
And she's just taken off. She's got an album out now, a
Oh,
bunch
nice.
of songs, this, that, and the other. She'll be in there Friday night. Saturday night, it's very special who we have.
Okay.
I can't.
We're going to keep it a secret, right?
It's the secret. So we'll get around to that. And we've got a bunch of other stuff coming up real soon. So y'all get ready. And that was such a great idea you had yesterday.
I had a great idea.
Yeah. She says it's so warm out here that we should have a layout deck this summer. So while it's warm, you can come and lay out in the daytime, Monday through Thursday on the deck. You like that? You like that? Was that your
That's
idea?
not my idea. That was all yours, Chip.
Yeah, I don't just make this stuff up. But, people need to work on their tans. We have such a great deck out there that we can do that. Now, where do I get one of these plug-and-play Wi-Fi boxes for free?
They're not free.
the box is free from AT&T when you sign up for the service. So it's called ATT Air, period.
Yep.
And also Infinity has one. All the other, not Infinity. What are the other service? There's other phone services have them too, but we have the AT&T version, and it works like a charm. It works better than anything they ever plugged into my house to do it. So,
There
but that's
you go.
that.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to do it for us today. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow at 6 a.m. Make sure you get a meal today. Make sure you call a legislator today about something that's just irritating. Just call them to say hello and let them know that you're listening and you're watching. And then, you can call Delbert and say, Delbert, why do we have those 10 extra days for the people that are forgetful and don't bring in their license on election day? But that's going to do it for us.
All righty.
Dawn.
Goodbye.
Dawn has said goodbye. So it's time for me to say goodbye. See y'all tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. You'll be here, so we'll be here. See ya.